Alright, here we are. We are back again. This time we are doing some MSQ, the brand new MSQ in Final Fantasy. This is the first time I'm reading the MSQ with my new model, so hopefully it'll be a lot more expressive. I'm ready for that. And, yeah. What else was there? I have my theories about this MSQ. There was a screenshot with Zero in it. Super excited for Zero. There's potential that Zero becomes a Scion in this MSQ, which would be very surprising and very, you know, something that I really enjoy. So let's just hope that happens. Alright, I mean, no better way just to start. And then afterwards, of course, I'm gonna try doing the extreme today. So we'll see. I trust you were able to get plenty of rest. Good. I thought we might take a moment to ponder our next steps and perhaps reflect on our recent journey. I must admit, my thoughts often drift to the Mist Continent and our stay in Treno. It was heartening to see the Milala prosper despite the odds, and my own flesh and blood strive in that Levin-racked landscape. Sphene was eager to restore diplomatic relations, and I have no doubt that Alexandria will provide much-needed support for their neighborhood. I too shall do everything I can to aid my home away from home, my wonderful welcoming family included. Here, hold on. Let me see if I can... There we go. I had to make the light as bright as possible to track my mouth correctly. For the time being, though, I'd say we've accomplished all within our power. I suppose that just leaves the matter of preservation's research. It's yet unclear how Calyx learned the techniques he used to summon his Dark Primal. And there's likewise much that remains unknown about the key. Let us hope that Shale's efforts bear more fruit. Can you hear me? Shale and I have been reviewing the decrypted files and have uncovered some intriguing details. Would you care to join us? We'll be with you right away. Excellent. Shale seems rather eager to speak with you all. Come and find us at the Datura lab when you're ready. Uncanny timing indeed. Let us make for the containment complex. Alright, where was the containment complex again? Ah, yeah. I think I know what they're talking about. That area that I went into with all the puzzles, like, a while back for a different patch MSQ. Need for the containment complex, yep. Yeah, it is the puzzle area. Cool. Banger OST.
Ah, you're just in time for a progress report. The decryption is finally complete. As we suspected, the data represents a partial record of Preservation's research documents. A quick scan of the files, however, failed to turn up the information Y'shtola was after.
Unfortunate.
Indeed. No mention of the Ascians, or primal summoning techniques for that matter. While Calix doubtless received instruction from someone possessed of such knowledge, there was naught to identify this benevolent mentor. I am, however, pleased to say that we found several reports concerning the key.
We know the key is used to open paths between worlds, and was a treasured relic of the Milala. And just as the Milala were unable to return after reaching the Mist Continent, so too was Preservation unable to gain a mastery of the prize which had passed into their possession. The data suggests that a particular formula or procedure is required. A process which Calix appears to have understood to some degree. Yet the key proved fickle. Perfectly replicating conditions was no guarantee of success. And even when they did manage to generate a modest portal, the destination was never the one they expected. The reports practically screamed their frustration, describing the experience as being dragged around by a traveler picking roads without rhyme or reason. Serves them right, I say.
After much trial and error, Preservation began to experiment with external actuation devices for the key. Striving to maintain a stable pathway to a chosen location, they conceived of the technology that forms the gate to the Golden City.
So, their tribulations ultimately afforded them control of the key, albeit in a limited capacity, which, of course, explains why they were able to instruct Soralja in its use, thus enabling the unprecedented feat of transferring Everkeep and its environs to the Source. After the Endless Fiend took the key unto herself, she opened pathways to other reflections in her hunt for ether, did she not?
The Milala merely used it to facilitate their exodus. To think what the key has now wrought in different hands.
For all we know, the actuation device augmented the key's power beyond its intended scope. Were your goal to plunder whole worlds of their ether, a tool designed to simply transfer people would likely be insufficient.
Shale, I don't suppose you would be able to remove the actuation device?
The machine made for that very purpose is still functional, thankfully. It shouldn't be a problem.
What do you think? We don't even know how the key works. If the device is somehow interfering or amplifying its capabilities, I believe we ought to remove it.
We're gonna remove the device, and then it's just gonna be a stone that simply takes us places and portals us around different reflections. Just doing whatever, and we're just gonna fix shit while we're there. It's gonna be so funny. Go touch it, Sebs. Oh no, you stole a sense of something dark within it. And now we won't touch it at all.
My word.
Ishtola?
This is the first time I've beheld the key in all its unobscured glory. The sheer density is extraordinary. 'Tis akin to the structures we saw beneath the Tempest.
Now that you mention it, the ornamentation is reminiscent of Amarot.
Have you noticed anything since the key has been in your possession?
It reminds me of a Zem's crystal. They're shocked, like, whoa.
You're suggesting the key has some connection with Azem. A plausible theory, although one we are yet unequipped to prove.
No, we could prove it. We saw it in the trailer. Didn't you guys watch the Evercold trailer?
My apologies.
Oh, my bad.
Hello? Yes, this is Cryo speaking. That was Ojika with a message for us.
An urgent matter?
I'm not altogether sure. Tataru requires our counsel, and hoped to call upon us in person at the Baldessian Annex. Though disappointed we were not present, she appeared content to wait until our travels brought us back to Sharlayan, insisting that it did not merit our immediate summons.
Oh.
Her tone suggested otherwise, however, and Ojika felt compelled to contact us directly.
Mayhap the time has come for another journey across the salt.
I'm just gonna use the Aetheryte. I'd rather not get on another boat. Not gonna lie.
You'd best go. Though I'll not deny that I'll be sad to see you leave.
I could come right back with the Aetheryte too. Like, it's not that bad. Chill out, Shale.
Oh, Shale. I can't even begin to thank you for all you've done.
Shale is a really good character, I gotta say.
Indebted to you and your Oblivion colleagues.
For all the...
The debt is ours. We'll never forget the sacrifices you've made for us. For Alexandria.
For all the
In the meantime, I shall keep
underwhelming
sifting through the
characters in
data.
Dawn Trail.
You'll hear as soon as I find anything of note.
I think Shale, they did a really good job with Shale.
Actually, I should like to stay here a little longer, if you don't mind.
You are most welcome.
And might I borrow the key for a while? I wish to study it further. With the utmost care, I assure you.
Yustola's gonna have another Shadowbringers journey. We're gonna have to go into another reflection,
shall we
and
be
we're gonna
off?
find her
Ojika
dating
will be
another
expecting
Hrothgar,
us.
and being the leader of an entire like religion again. Like, Yustola's just gonna be gone for this, I guess. Trail to the heavens. Oh wait, let me move out the way. Trail to the heavens. There we go. Very cool. All right. See, it's like one Aetheryte away. I did not need to get on a boat and everything. Old Charlian. Alright, we're here. Where? Over there. Okay. Don't know why I have the hiccups all of a sudden, which is unfortunate. Try to keep them on the low key. Welcome back, and what a pleasure to see you too, Sems. Thank you for contacting us, Ojika. We came as soon as we could. Of course, I felt it prudent given how troubled Tataru was. Your concern is much appreciated. As so it happens, we'd reached a convenient juncture in our investigation. Shale and Y'shtola have matters well in hand, leaving us free to make this trip. That's a relief to hear. Now let me fetch Tataru for you. Why don't you take a moment to relax in the main hall? I'm sure you're all still fatigued from your journey.
Planning your next journey?
Oh no, just reminiscing. Thinking back to when you bought this map, and how you all encouraged me to make the voyage to Tural.
Are you glad you did?
And how the writers massacred your screen time.
Ask.
At least in the main patches.
Welcome back.
Yay, Tataru! Wonderful to see you again, Tataru.
I'm so glad you're here.
Ojika contacted us. He intimated that you were rather concerned. Come to think of it, Alphino said he and Alize would pay you a visit upon their return. Have you not seen them?
Oh no, they were here. I was regaled with many a tale of your Turali adventures. It was only once they departed for Garlemord that the rumors came to my attention.
The rumors?
Rather alarmingly, void-sent sightings seem to be on the rise across the star.
Yes! Zero, come help
I
us,
was reluctant
please!
to bother you with mere hearsay, especially when you had more pressing matters to contend with.
Well, it's hearsay, but the Void sent are
But
Zero.
earlier I received a confidential report from the Grand Company of Eorzea. It's as if a mighty dam has been breached, flooding the land with foul creatures.
No, but Zero pacified them. We all know that Zero's
Most
a
nations have managed to
chill.
keep the invaders in check, and casualties appear to be minimal thus far. Though the same cannot be said for those regions with a deeper connection to the void. Their fissures continue to manifest without end, putting countless innocents in danger.
in danger, but haven't been
A deeper
harmed
connection
yet.
to the void. Garlemald is the home of the Reapers, is it not?
It is. Alphino and Alize were there when the trouble began, and have since sent word that the situation has taken a dreadful turn.
Surely it's fine. Surely the Void Sent are there just chilling. Surely it isn't actually monsters attacking. I'm not gonna see a bunch of attacking and devastation about to happen, right?
Thus concludes the abridged account of our time in Tural. Now I shall leave you with the words of the late Dawn Servant, Galul Jajar. ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship. A notion that rings true for Eorzeans no less than it does for the diverse peoples of Tuliolol.
And for Garleans as well. Even sharing something as simple as a local dish can pave avenues of understanding. It's up to all of us to forge new bonds, together.
Thank you for sharing your tale. Better they hear it firsthand than endure my clumsy retelling. Your words give me hope that we might achieve something similar here.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
We all have the capacity to affect change. Our time in Tural taught us that much.
Alright, one moment. I want to see something. Okay, apparently you could change in your dies or something. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Let's continue with the story.
And now that we've returned, it's time we rolled up our sleeves and got back to work.
I've already sent missives to the other nations, informing them of our Alexandrian friends. I also intend to notify the Garlean community officially. If both sides are amenable to the proposition, we shall gladly assist in establishing diplomatic relations with Alexandria and Tuliolol.
Thank you. But are you sure you've recovered from your journey? It sounded like you've hardly had time to catch your breath.
Sir!
Nah, it's just Void Scent are there if they were able to run.
Lapis Manalis is overrun with void scent.
Oh.
We've sustained heavy civilian casualties.
What?
People are actually getting hurt? What the fuck, Zero? I trusted in Zero. No.
During a routine inspection. Damn it! Is that another fisher? No, no, no! Ah!
What the
Our
hell?
comrades are under attack. We have to do something.
There's no time to lose. Come on!
Uh-oh.
The Garlean community is ill-equipped to defend themselves against such a threat. Even with the aid of the twins and the Ilzabard contingent, they face daunting odds.
What the hell happened?
We shall leave for Garlemald immediately.
Thank you. I I was able to contact Thancred and Urianger too. They're already on their way. With any luck, you'll be able to rendezvous with them on arrival.
Alright, hold on. I'm figuring out about dyes. Alright, let's continue. But no, Zero. Zero, fix it. Zero, fix it. Now. We need to be friends. Okay, there's a chance that looking at this a certain way, you can determine maybe it's just Zero, like, Zero needed our help and we didn't come back for Zero, and now Zero's like, here, I'm getting your attention, so you'll come back and help. That's about it. So yeah. I've been told often as I have withdrawn to Tertium to request aid on the front lines. He seems intent on rejoining the battle once reinforcements were ready, but I should tell them to wait until you arrive. Alright. Two worlds entwined. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's a big one. Dang. And it's a lot of snow. Although two worlds entwined, that's our world and the 13th Void Sent. That's probably what it is, right? Oh well, hold on. I'm just waiting for a missive from Wonder Silver telling me about dyes. Alright, there we go. I responded to it. And just like that, we find ourselves faced with another emergency. Fortunately, there is yet time for us to make a difference. Let us make haste for Tertium. Alright. Very cool. Well, not cool what's going on right now, but cool that I get to fight in it. Where is the... Oh, there's the quest. Oh. Is it a... Is it something that we're going into? No, it's just a quest. Ah, Sims, you've made it in time.
You picked a frosty spot for a reunion.
Tataru sent word that you were coming. Full glad am I to see you all. Though I'm afraid this is no time for pleasantries. Planar fissures have opened up across Garlemald, inundating the region with void scent. As far as we can ascertain, there are two focal points of their assault. The Ilzabard contingent are combating the threat in Lapis Manalis. Although they have suffered casualties, they appear to have the upper hand.
As well they should. The many talented Uldan thaumaturges among them should be more than capable of closing any fissures they encounter.
Which leaves the second focal point, the Clutium. Eulus and the Garlean community are attempting to mount a counterattack, but are struggling to cope with the sheer number of Voidsent. They've fallen back to the north of the Imperial Palace. Can you lend your aid in securing the area?
With your blessing, I would tend to the wounded returning from battle.
You're a Pictomancer now.
Of course, Kryl. Thank you.
Okay. I was about to say, you're a Pictomancer now. We need your DPS. Oh, no, wait. Actually, you got nerfed. Never mind, we're good.
Once we arrive, we can support the Garlean forces as we make for the fissure in the munitions factory.
The Clitium. Huh. And that's just a full-on dungeon? It is. Do I want to do it with people? Or just by myself? I think by myself the first run, so I can read everything in it and experience it. I hope the OST is great. Let's see. Alright. Form a small party. Let's see, who am I taking?
I stand ever ready.
No.
Give it our all.
We're definitely taking Alizé, and if we're taking Alizé, then we're taking Alphino, and...
My turn. My turn. My turn. My turn. My turn.
Classic.
I stand ever ready.
My turn. My turn. My turn. My turn.
I stand ever ready.
It's either Grahatia or Thancred.
My turn.
I think Thancred's outfit works better for this dungeon. And yeah, Alphino, Urianje's outfit is way too strange. Alright. We're just doing this. We're rocking with this. Let's see. Oh shit! Holy shit, BGM up. I love the fast piano music. It's so nice. Dude, this music is so nice. Let's go. Let's hit up real quick the higher BGM. All right, let's go 53. Here we go. Here, hold on. We can pull multiple. I'm peaking right now. This shit is so good. This song.
I have you now.
Hold on, it's just gonna have a dragon that comes down, like always. Cool ass fight.
You're a sight for sore eyes. Appreciate the help.
There we go. Alright. It seems like there would be a boss here, so why isn't there a boss here yet? Ah, there it is. Whoa! Holy shit! From far away. Eye of the Scorpion. Holy shit. Alright, let's go. Oh, this music. Genuinely, I don't even care about my opener. I don't care about killing the boss. Turn this shit all the way down. Like there. Jesus. This shit sucks. Okay, but hold on. How was I supposed to dodge that? Oh, stay really close to it since it's just a cone. I see, I see. Eyes on me? Should I look away for that? We'll see. Oh, the slightest movement scanner. So can I not move right now? Very cool. Holy. That's a really cool mechanic.
I have you.
All right, here we go. Nice. All right, another motion scanner. Now here's what I'm gonna test. I'm gonna test. If I keep on attacking, will it do anything? Okay. Attacks do count, so it needs to just be completely still. Got it. That makes sense. Just wanted to be sure. Another petrifying beam. Alright, here, hold on. I want to slow DPS a little bit. Nice. They laughed at my message. I said the OST from this dungeon is sick, which, speaking of, gotta turn that shit up again. I said the OST from this dungeon was sick, and they said, wow, spoilers. Or someone in the Discord server said, wow, spoilers. So I said, insane message to send when you're capable of being killed. Like, you are mortal, you know? They were like, insane message. I got +2s for that. I don't know why I'm bragging to stream, but I just wanted to give stream context. It sounds like I'm bragging. Oh well. We'll just leave it at that then. I don't know. I'm not bragging. Although I am proud of myself. So I guess I am bragging. I don't know. Alright, there we go. Jesters. Kefka. Am I about to see Kefka in this and we're about to, like, everything is gonna make sense and it's gonna be, like, giga-fucked? That would be insane. Like, actual real Kefka that Zero helps us try to defeat kind of deal. Oh well. We'll have to see. If that actually happens. Because, I mean, it could happen. Because Omega... If Omega made Kefka, then that means Kefka is technically real somewhere. Maybe that's just the real Kefka and Omega got it really right, so it says the same voice line in... That's what it could be. That could be the ultimate. Just, although it still had Omega, like, motifs in the arena, so maybe it's a little bit different. But, I mean, that's... We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Oh, and then we go off the beaten path. Yo! This area looks sick. North Eblon Timberland. Isn't Eblon like a cuss word? I don't know which language. I forget which language, but oh well. Still really funny.
You underestimate me.
Nice. But what is the second boss? Wait, we're going into like a... Whoa. Whee! Whoa! Big guy. Short! Are we dead ass? Are we dead ass? The second boss name. They couldn't have come up with something better than short. Please tell me this is the minion. It is the funniest shit imaginable. Dang it. I'm lagging a little bit now. How does it look? It actually looks fine, so why does it look like I'm lagging? Oh well. Just in case, I'm gonna minimize OBS a bit. Alright, let's deal with short. Oh wait, music down! No! Ugh! Okay, there we go. Alright. Fixed. What? Big short. Oh god, he's pointing directly at me! What am I supposed to do? Okay, short. I wasn't familiar with your game. I'm assuming it'll just be like 90 degrees. Basic vomit, that's a cone. Yeah. I'm assuming it'll just be like 90 degrees, so in the future I just go where he dashed the first time. But yeah. Holy. He's certainly shorting it. Purples of Gloom. What the heck, again? This? Why was it the same spot twice? What? That's strange. Oh well. Dang! Shit's just happening. This fight. Shit's just happening. Holy shit, what? Why did Short just kill them? What? Did they just not test the damage in this? Like, is Thanker gonna die right now? Oh gosh. Wow, Thanker did die! What the hell? Why did my entire group die? They did not test this! I didn't do anything incorrect, so why'd they die? Are they staying dead? What's wrong? What's happening? Okay, I guess I don't have a party now. Just continue going through the dungeon by myself. Oh, BGM up though. At least I got the sick music. It's chill. It's chill because I got the sick music. Okay, I will actually... Oh! They came with me anyway, even though they're dead. Can they not revive? I don't get it. Am I just gonna have to solo this or something? Oh well, I'm probably dead. Huh? Okay, there we go, I'm dead. Yeah, why did I have to die for that to happen? Okay, now they're rezzed, I guess. Super strange. Yeah, I just don't think they tested these guys out in this dungeon, but whatever. We do this, and then we go over and aggro more of this. Whoa! The gold strings coming down from the ceiling there, that's sick. Oh, they have the strings too, the gold strings. I was talking about those gold strings all the way up there. But they have some gold strings as well. That's interesting. Will the final boss be like a spider? Hmm? Please be a spider weaving golden thread. That would be very cool and very thematic. Garlean mechanical spider weaving golden thread. Hmm? Alright. That's all I can hope for, though. Wee tube! Holy, the fun tube. Whoa, bunch of void sent portals. Holy shit. What's going on, Zero? Oh? Let's see. Okay. Spider web cloak. Very similar to my cloak, as you can see. It has, well, actually, you can't see all that well, but it has the spider, what's it called? Spider design exactly the same as this character's cloak. Very cool, very cool. We've got the similar cloak designs. Whee! Alright. Yeah, it's close enough. There's a spider web in the back there, and there's golden thread all through the head. Good enough to me. Also, music sucks, so it goes down quite a bit. Mapping the realm, the Clidium.
Welcome to my domain, mortals.
Banger raid wide. Yeah, that like cloak. It just doesn't go up to the shoulders, but it's very similar to the cloak that I have. Very cool.
Take all and serve.
Okay. Bunch of scrap. Puppet strings. Okay, those ones are coming alive. Yeah, small little AoEs. Very cool puppet strings. Is it a line? Oh no, it's a cone. I see. Cool, cool. A very cool stack as well. I'm loving the golden thread, to be honest. Yeah, it's really cool.
Time to pull the string.
Alright, so it's like right here. Cool. I see. Void Dark, half room. Yep.
I have you now.
Oh, what the heck? Huh? What did I do correctly? Was it like not attacking, not moving? I don't know. Oh, moving around. I see. Nice. Void Dark this way. Puppet Mastery once again, moving around. And then Alpha Node tried to kill me, whatever. Alright. It's done. Nice. But what's going on with the Void Scent here? Still don't know enough about that. Alright, treasure coffer. Fending. Let's see. How's that look? Huh? Alright. Here, hold on. Let's turn the music back up to, like, there. Because we're going back into story now. That portal's still open. Still a bunch of portals open for Void Scent. But let's see. Let's see what it's all about.
I think that's all of them.
Nice. Glad that we were able to deal with all of them.
We need but seal the fissure to prevent further ingress.
It's over. I can only imagine the extent of the damage were it not for your aid. On behalf of the Garlean community, I thank you for all you've done for my people, for my home.
Dude's still here.
I shall close the fissure post-haste.
Wait.
Huh? Bro talking to us.
If you do that, I will be trapped here.
You risked your life in vanquishing the creature. Would you at least let me bear the burden of deciding its fate?
Julius, or however you say your name, Julius. Every time you got in the way of my relationship with Zero. I think I remember that happening. I hope it didn't happen, but you know, it was long enough ago that I don't even remember. But Ro just trying to be the main character, so bad. Just keep LARPing in Garlemald. Come on.
You want to go back to the Void? Your kind have entered this realm before, some seeking death that they might rejoin the life stream. But you would choose that dark, deathless place?
The wind is fresh and pure, untouched by darkness. Perhaps it won't be a blessing to meet my end in such a place. But I cannot let there depart with the void. If only the winds would blow there, as they do here.
Well, that's what we have Zero doing. Zero's trying to do that.
I long to return, to see my home unsullied, as it once was.
Well, why'd you come here and pester us, then? We could have helped you. And we're probably going to still.
We know that pain all too well. If that is your wish, you must forsake this aggression. Go back to the Void and devote yourself to its restoration. friend, Zero, who hails from your home. She
And it
her
has to stay just a
companions
friend.
strive to bring light into the void from another world blighted with imbalance. I hear their efforts have already met with some success. One day, they'll drive the darkness from the void, I'm sure of it.
His soul is imbued with the will of all those I have consumed. We shall return to our world and seek out this Zero. Then we shall see if there is truth in your words.
She won't disappoint you. That much I guarantee.
Bravo! I think Zero will approve.
Oh,
No stammering. No.
Indeed, that was truly heartening to see.
Understanding begets fellowship, right? I thought I might lead by example.
You're good, Eulos, but Zero's
Well then,
mine. Zero's...
shall we head back?
Where is it? Zero's mine. Mine. There we go. I've got my thumb pointing at my chest. Mine. Now I've got my thumb slicing against my neck to show that I will fight for her to be mine. Alright, reports have been trickling in. By all accounts, the Ilsabard contingent was successful in containing the threat on their front. For Voidsent to attack in such numbers, just as we were finding our feet, I daren't imagine the consequences had you not provided such timely aid. On behalf of my comrades, thank you. Thank you all. Skill speed. Now enter the Clidium with the party of NPC avatar. Yeah, classic. Okay. A grave presentiment.
The Ilsabard contingent have contained the threat on their front. Things appear to be under control for the time being.
But why did they attack in the first place? What is Zero doing?
Though it remains unclear why the fissures opened up in the first place. According to Tataru, similar ruptures are occurring across the star.
One thing is clear, however. The phenomenon is not without pattern. The tendency for fissures to emerge is pronounced in regions deeply connected to the void. Places where the barrier between the two worlds is at its thinnest.
I fear there may be a place in far greater peril than Garlemald. Though it hath since been sealed, you will recall there is a great void gate that we ourselves had cause to open. A gate which was instrumental in our bid to reunite Vritra with his sister and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
Oh gods. The moon.
Oh shit. They're all dying there.
With our attention
Goddamn.
fixed upon planar fissures, I failed to consider this vulnerability. All other paths unto the void are but pinpricks in the veil compared to that great lunar rift.
But don't we have it sealed? We have a seal over it, surely.
And that rift might be yawning open as we speak.
We'd better hurry.
Let us make for Bestway's burrow. I dare say the Loporrits are well aware of current events.
We ought to have Kryl join us once she finishes tending to the wounded.
Thank you, Graha. He's like, we can't forget Kryl this time.
Her knowledge of the moon's void gate is second to none.
Alphino, Alizé, please do what you must to keep our world safe.
We'll be back before you know it.
So something's happening, causing the void to open up fissures where things are weakest. Zero's gonna help us with that because Zero kills Void Scent really easily. Zero's gonna become a Scion.
During the course of all this, but if you do, would you give this to her?
No! I ain't giving shit to Zero.
Emergency rations, in case of a protracted battle. Can't imagine she's eating all that well in the void. She likes dumplings.
Good on them to make like a love interest in the game, I guess. But for people who really like Zero, like myself, it's just a little fucked up. Okay? Julius is a good guy, but yeah, Zero. Oh, they're all panicking. Comedy.
We're doomed! Doomed, I say!
Nice.
Given thy panicked state, I presume the Loporrits too are beset with Void Scent.
Oh, but it's not gonna be Void Scent, it's just gonna be, wait, what? Void Scent?
Oh, what sweet relief it is to see you all.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Void Scent.
It is Void Scent,
Lots
yeah.
of them. They suddenly came pouring forth from the crater.
I had dearly hoped to find my worries unfounded.
For some unknown reason, the Void Gate seems to have partially opened. Living Ray dashed off to activate the brands and halt the Fiend's invasion. But she hasn't come back, and we've since lost contact.
I suggest we make for the brands without delay.
But Living Way can't be dead. You're Living Way. You can't die. That's not how Living Way works. You can't have earned that name if you die. Just saying. Living Way is dead. That just doesn't make sense, you know? Alright, let's... Here, wait. Let's do the Demon Cube. My valiant savior, I was so frightened I dared not to move an ilm. Oh, you're looking for Living Way? I think I saw her heading southwest, towards the Drowning Brand. She had several slaughterbots in tow, but I worried they won't be enough for all the Void Scent. You'd better hurry. There we go. I need to spawn all of them at the same time. That's the funniest way to do things. There we go. Nice, and we saved Living Way. Living Way is alive, yes! Let's go.
Oh, I'm saved! I dread to think what would have befallen me if you hadn't intervened.
Okay.
Oh, I was never in any real danger, of course. I knew you would realize our plight and rush to our rescue.
But you were in danger.
Aetherius is likewise plagued with void scent. If only we'd prioritized further development of the void scent slaughter bots, we could have stemmed the tide ourselves. Oh, what a tremendous demonstration that would have been. Irrefutable proof that I was mankind's staunchest ally and the greatest lubberate to ever live. I can practically taste the praise. Fortunately, I was able to activate the brands. Should any more void scent emerge from the gate, they ought to be confined to the crater. Unless, of course, the void gate begins to expand of its own accord, or some gargantuan monstrosity tries to barge through. I don't foresee any major problems.
I think the latter is gonna happen.
Oh, nope. We're doomed.
Yep.
There you are.
Hello, Grahatia. And Y'shtola.
I left the data in Shale's capable hands and teleported here as soon as I heard. And ere you ask, I made sure to bring the key with me.
Gulp.
Then the real threat yet awaits us.
'Tis Golbez's domain beyond the Void Gate. I wonder how he and Zero are faring.
If it's Golbez's domain, then is Golbez betraying Zero? Some way? Oh! 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 Things are happening! Whatever, go my Zem Crystal. Hold the gift of Ethos. It is the Ancients. Oh! That's a laser. Holy shit. I'll be taking that.
The head of
Holy shit. I'm in the 13th? Oh. Holy shit. Yeah, Zero! Hello! And Golbez. And Golbez hasn't betrayed.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to help. No time to explain, or a visit felt long overdue. I wanted to see you. Yeah, a visit felt long overdue.
Only you could be so carefree amidst all this. May as well make yourself useful. The gate's sheer size appears to have made it a tempting target.
Who is that?
Enuo.
Enuo.
A dread void scent risen from the benighted depths of the ocean.
I see.
They kept to the confines of their domain while Zeromus endured. No longer, it would seem. And once they had discovered a path to the Red Moon, they wasted no time in making the journey.
Leave the void scent nearby to us. You take care of Enuo.
Don't worry, I've got this, Zero.
Facing this many foes calls for a more familiar approach.
Please! Job change! Please. Please, I beg, I beg, I beg, I beg, I beg. Please, please, please! Yes! Yeah, let's fucking go! Holy shit! Let's fucking go!
Both light and darkness.
Yes! Fuck yes!
Both
light and dark are mine to wield. Zero's so fucking cool!
Than darkness itself.
The darkness itself. Oh. I'm dead. Just check on me when, or tell me what happens after. I'm dying right now. Let's fucking go. Oh, I've actually got tears. Tears in the eye. Oh, it's so epic.
Who dares face me? A mere mortal.
Oh, I typed this earlier today. I should have typed who dares face me, a mere mortal.
In search of power, renown.
Renown?
I fight to end this world without end.
Okay, you have this really cool boss and then it starts playing some 8-bit. If it transitions, this will be sick. Oh, yeah. Okay, this hits now. The fact that it started off 8-bit was a little underwhelming, but... Holy shit! Are you hearing this? This goes hard. I'm jamming out completely. Holy shit. Hell yes. Goddamn, and the arena looks sick with this. Alright, let's do it. Where is it? Alright, here, I'll just use the entrance. Entrance in the unmaking. Let's go. Average wait time 16 minutes. Are you kidding me? Why in the world is the queue time 19 minutes? That's crazy. Oh, but oh my gosh. I'm just sitting here like in awe. It was so cool. Here, hold on, I want to hear myself nerd out. Like crazy. Is it really gonna take 19 minutes? Brutal. Yep, I'm gonna be running the extreme of this a bunch anyway, through Party Finder. To get my clear, and then to get, the weapons. No, not the... Wait, am I getting the weapon from this? Is it better? I don't know. I don't even know if there is a weapon to this, but either way, I'm getting totems for the wings, or just hopefully getting a drop of the wings. But yeah, I'm gonna be spamming this until I get these wings, and then right now I only have one pair of wings. I only have these, the Wings of Eternity, which I got those like 2 clears in, so hopefully, you know, I can lock in and get the wings easily dropped from all the other ones too. Hopefully I don't have to pity all of those. But yeah, the only things that released this time around are this new trial, new dungeon, MSQ, and yeah. Oh, average wait time 5 minutes. Nice, it went down a bunch. So yeah, I mean, I just want to be spamming it a bunch. I also want to check out Zero in Mahjong, because Zero got added to Dome in Mahjong, apparently, which also adds onto the theory that I think Zero is going to be a big part of Evercold. That was so hype. I can't wait. Alright, here we go. Sovereign of Knots, UNO. Anuo. The weather is vacuity. That is the weather, right? Or is that the zone? Vacuity. Alright, here we go.
All who dare oppose me shall quake before the silken dark.
Let's see what Mexi got, Anuo. Meteorian, I get it. Actually grows. Okay, it's just an AoE over there.
The Void's power is mine to wield.
And then this is just gonna be the same thing. Yeah, same exact thing, but... Huh. I guess somewhere else. So, following that is gonna be important for the mechs, I suppose. Gaze of the Void? Do I need to look away? I'm assuming. Oh, okay. I see. That's pretty cool. Flares, get those away from me.
Accept your downfall.
Is that gonna be AoEs following them? Yep. It follows them. Does it change who it's attached to? Yeah. Okay, cool, cool. You can fall off, as that person just found out. It does look like an arena that you shouldn't be able to fall off, but oh well. Meltdown. Pretty simple, just baits and then spreads.
Doth the yawning rift not
Vacuum. Yo? What the? Oh! Okay, I got hit there. Dang it. Meteor rain.
The void consumes.
All for naught. Ad space?
Neither past nor future.
Tethers? You need to break out? Oh shit, is it just... Is there a limit? There's no limit. You can just go as far as you want. Holy shit! This is a really cool ad space. Huh?
I breathe the darkness. Let the light guide you.
You must break free.
So cool. We attacked the gate of light, and it's got to break through. Come on, yeah! In event light vision. Oh, is it gonna be super bright? Or, I mean, it's already super bright, but you know what I mean. Is the arena gonna get super bright? Yeah, Zero!
Now to deal with Enuo.
Life and death rendered meaningless.
Light, protect us.
Yeah!
Yield my domain.
Holy shit!
Power of the void.
And we're gonna destroy the ball when it comes? Are we? Oh no, it's just standing behind. Nice! And Zero and Golbez are helping. Okay, Golbez is way too tiny. You cannot be doing Golbez like that. Look at Golbez. Little tiny Golbez. Oh! Okay, in the thing.
My power is absolute.
Oh, I don't want to die. Alright, but tiny Golbez is too funny. Okay, line going through. Is it? Ah!
The void's power is mine to wield.
Ah, because he has a void gate inside of him, so it'll... Got it, so it's on both sides out, and from him. Oh! Oh no, but that time it was coming from him, so it didn't hit him. I see. Okay, that's cool. Very cool. Makes sense now.
Behold the truth of this world.
Jesus, this is so cool. And now it's coming to me. Sorry, Zero, it's coming right over you. What? Okay, I'm good. Okay, yeah, that was weird. For some reason, it traveled for way longer. And the other person also came to my side, which should not have done.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you?
Alright, vacuum. I should be able to go in here. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Perfect. Alright, nothing in the middle this time, which means this is fine. Yep. Gotten better at reading it.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you?
Very nice. Let's go. Sick battle. It was still zero paladin, but it was still awesome zero paladin. Oh, they must be sealed away? Reaper! Oh, okay. Paladin still does it, I suppose. Yeah! Little crystal. Is tiny Golbez still here? Yeah, why is Golbez so tiny? Oh, tiny Golbez is so funny. Hooray! Yay, we won. Wait, did that completely get rid of the portal on the moon, too? Whoops. Or the void gate on the moon? Oh, no, wait, maybe that's it more in the moon. We'll see. Drippy!
I'm glad you came. We would have struggled to face Enuo alone. I presume you journeyed here to prevent more void scent from passing through the gate.
Actually, I just kind of got sent here by magical crystals.
With Enuo
okay.
defeated, there are none left in this realm who pose a serious threat. I dare say the problem is resolved.
I didn't notice any abnormalities in the void.
Nothing comes to mind. Why'd you ask?
I don't even know why I ask. So, let's find out together.
So the breach wasn't limited to the void gate. For better or
on the
worse,
source.
Precious little has changed in the 13th since the Romus fell. Have you noticed anything unusual?
I know not the reason events have unfolded this way, but there is, perhaps, an explanation as to why the Void Gate and the fissures opened. Here, in my domain, even the slightest change is keenly felt.
Explain it.
When the gate opened, I sensed not the workings of some external force.
Not external.
Rather, it felt as if the barrier between our worlds was weakening naturally, moment by moment, until the two came to meet.
Oh.
And you think this weakening could be happening elsewhere?
'Tis a possibility.
What of Radzatan and Garlemald? Eulus took mercy upon the interloper.
No.
Whether Void Scent or Garlean, we all share the same longing for home. Should we meet, I will gladly offer them aid. Please tell Eulus as much. exactly did you get here? No mortal could traverse the Void Gate in its current state.
You see, I got these 2 rock candies, and together they made that. So yeah.
And this path of yours is still there. I cannot see it.
Holy. Exclusive pathway. Let's see, can Golbez sense it?
Nor does it reveal itself to me.
They're just like, we believe you, but what the hell are we looking at? You sound crazy. How can I prove that I got here through that path?
So it is not a means to travel freely back and forth. A pity. I would have liked to see my friends again.
No, Zero, no. I'm here. I'm your friend. Where my hug at? Come on. Now seems an opportune time to give Zero the parcel Eula's prepared for her. No. I don't want to partake in this quest. No. No, I don't have to. I can run. This music is perfect. Alright, whatever. Fine. There you go. You can have your dumplings. Whatever. Say it's from me, not Euless. I recall Euless speaking of the dumplings his mother used to make. Thank you for the parcel and the fond memories. It's more than enough to share with Golbez. Now that he forgoes the aether of others, I'm sure he'll appreciate the sustenance. Sometimes I wonder what the Void would be like if culinary traditions flourished here once more. Whether it would suffice to break the cycle of mutual consumption. Heartening thought, if nothing else. Okay, good. Euless didn't give me a cutscene. It was just some text. Some text. Until our battle earlier, I hadn't called upon darkness in some time. In truth, I find light a better fit these days. No. No. Darkness is cool. It's so cool. Ever since you left, we've been roaming the Void in search of individuals who would join our cause. Although we returned to the Red Moon after sensing Inuo's presence, rarely do we linger in a single location. However, if the interloper you spoke of does intend to seek me out, it might be wise to return to my domain. Why don't you join us? With Inuo defeated, the source should be in no imminent danger. Good. We'll wait for you by the crater. They go away from me by the crater and I get taken to an entirely different reflection. And then 7.5 ends. Super abruptly. I just get taken to another reflection against my will. Okay, yeah, Tiny Golbez is still fucking with me a bit. There's a teleporter situated between here and the center of the moon. I used it to travel to the surface in days long past, though I seldom had need once my generals were in place. Igeor him. Okay, I'm not going to be able to say that name. Herself crafted a device that I might lay low the Serpent of Light. Ironic that we now use it seeking to restore light to the Void. Forgive my idle reminiscences. 'Tis time we make our descent. 'Tis time we made our descent. Right. Let's go. Ah, the town. Yay! Though it is not always so, many who live here now have chosen to do so because they support the cause. Indeed, if our numbers continue to grow, we may require more territory. Thankfully, we were able to harness the residual aether from Barbaricha's domain. Those reserves will enable me to expand mine as the need arises. This was its own expansion in the Endwalker Pass quest, or patch quests, because like this is sick. Right, we had best prepare for our potential guests. Join me in my abode when you're ready. I certainly will. Let's go. I imagine you remember these, the transmitters we used to receive light from the First. If memory serves, they work by channeling excess aether left in the wake of the flood into the Crystal Tower. Using the tower's cross-rift travel capabilities, light is then conveyed onto the 13th into these devices. I have a mind to use them now, but they'll need to be set in an elevated location. Your assistance would be greatly appreciated. Alright, let's go set it somewhere high. Are you high? What? Hi? Hello? This aether transmitter. Alright, surely nothing happens to me.
Upon activation, these transmitters will shine with light from beyond, sent courtesy of our ever-watchful friends.
Yay!
They will serve as beacons in the dark for those that would seek me out.
Nice. They're gonna be like, wait, you're here, why are you here?
I did not expect to see you here.
Well, I didn't expect to come here. It's not exactly, you know, wasn't exactly in my plan book, I guess. Oh, why is
Zero?
Okay, why is my arm checking
This
doing that?
is
I don't
my
know.
domain. 'Tis a safe haven for those who abhor conflict. Among those gathered here, many aspire to restore this world to how it once was.
Such a thing is possible.
Indeed. Though how long the endeavor will take, I cannot say. But for those of us abandoned by death itself, what do we have but time to try, and try again?
Very well. This light is ample proof your comrade spoke true. However long it takes to restore our world, you shall have my aid.
Nice.
and you shall have mine.
The triangle was not this shape. I don't know why they messed up the shape so bad. Oh well. I guess Zero's standing there now. It would seem Ulysses' intervention has helped forge a new bond. Thank you for bringing word to me. Gather you'll head home sooner rather than later. You'll not be able to freely return to Zero's domain. Are you certain you wish to leave? No. Oh, but it's not an option. It's next. Euless? Yeah. I don't even know how to... I don't know if it's Julius or not. I just say Euless. Makes sense. I hate him, though. Because he's crushing on Zero. So yeah, I've been hating him the entire patch so far. But still. Deserved to death for real. Patch has been so good. Oh my god. It has been fantastic. I've already done the dungeon. I've already done the trial. So I think things are just wrapping up. But, you know, super good story so far. I'm loving it. I mean, you'll love it if you like Zero, I guess. But yeah. Then let us return to the Red Moon. I'm sure you won't begrudge me a proper farewell.
Would you deliver a message to Euless for me? Tell him that we're making progress towards rebuilding our home. And I hope that he is too.
Enuo's Memoria will be safe here. The crystal containing Zeromus has been passed on to our allies in the First. If Enuo's Memoria might serve them in restoring their world, we shall likewise consider its transfer.
How much simpler it would be to aid one another in our respective fights, were it not for these boundaries between us.
Unite under
Safe
one.
travels, my friend. We take comfort in the knowledge that you're out there fighting too, wherever you may be.
Bye, Zero. Wait, so they establish that they can't see the portal, so does it just look like I walked into nothing there? What does it look like to them? Why did they not address that?
No luck, I'm afraid.
They can't see. Yeah, they can't see it. Also, I'm just gonna come out of nowhere for these guys too. Are they gonna see the portal? Zero and Golbez didn't, so I'm just gonna appear out of nowhere. I'm just gonna be there. Yeah, I'm just there. I'm just chilling. Holy shit.
Wait. Is that?
Yo, what's good, Graha? I'm just chilling. Yo. I'm dying. I can't, bruh. What's up, guys?
Gosh, you had us worried. You suddenly disappeared. We didn't know what to think.
I didn't know what to think either. I didn't disappear of my own volition. I went to help Zero. I just did what I was supposed to do as the hero, right?
Shortly after you vanished, the Void-sent incursion abruptly ended. We surmised you had a hand in that, but never did it cross our minds that you were fighting alongside Zero and Golbez.
This golden path you said you traversed wasn't visible to us either.
So it just looked like I walked on air. Like,
Nor
what?
did we hear a voice. Ethos. Might this be the key's true name?
While many mysteries remain, for now, I am glad to learn the state of affairs in the 13th.
Can't I head back to
Gold
Elpis with this
suspicion that the
and
barrier
just,
twixt
like,
worlds has begun to
check
weaken.
out?
Twould certainly explain the surge in fissures manifesting in the source.
Check out who Ethos is.
Yet what could be behind such a phenomenon?
Oh! Oh!
And who might you be? Not her void scent, I'd wager.
Show off the Asian symbol. Come on, Hamaru. Just a girl.
Greetings.
Yeah! Show it off. Flex on
I
us.
am Helmarut of the Asians. We are your sworn foes, I know. But on this occasion, will you not put away your arms?
It comes out of nowhere and does the money spread. Also, holy shit, what? You put flowers on my gun!
I wish only to talk. Thank you for affording me a chance.
What do you want,
Bereft of the
Asian?
Unsundered, we were under the impression you and yours no longer had cause to continue your activities. That you should reveal yourself at this juncture. I assume you are the one who bestowed Calyx with the knowledge of summoning and the reflections. Yes, that is correct.
Calyx? Yep. I can't.
Was it necessary to reveal my present form as well?
Calyx. So he succeeded in transferring his memories after all.
This is pretty casual.
Be at ease. Even were I to occupy a combat-oriented vessel, I would not have the ability to defeat you.
Yet.
You destroyed my plan, my life's work.
Why are we letting you live now?
I have naught to replace it, nor will I ever regain what I once had.
Okay, even though we know, like, Hummer just wanted to talk, we know Calyx is evil. Just kill that squirrel. Yeah, just kill it. Like,
if you wish to speak, Halmarut, will you not tell us what it is that you hope to accomplish?
just kill the squirrel. And this is going to be the thing from the Evercold trailer, right?
As you know, our star Aetheris was sundered into 4 and 10 shards in the time of the Ancients.
Something going to happen to the entire world? Hold on.
As the will of the star, Heidelin perpetuated this unnatural
Why are you
division
doing this
for
to the
millennia.
actual Earth as a demonstration?
And in the wake of her passing, nature has begun to reassert itself. As a wound knits itself together, the star seeks to become whole once more.
Actually true.
Yes, it seeks to rejoin with all of its shards.
So it's still a rejoining, but like...
Unlike the one we Ascians attempted to orchestrate, however, the star's rejoining will afford mankind no special treatment.
It's just gonna be brutal.
All life and matter will be condensed into a single whole and remade for a new beginning. A complete rebirth. Aetheris will return to the way it once was. Hundreds of millions of years past. To a quiet and peaceful time. Long before the light of mankind was kindled.
Supposing for a moment we believe you, how can you possibly know all this?
I feel it.
It is an inevitability that I have foreseen since time immemorial.
Yeah.
A future that awaits should creation be freed from the influence of Hydaelyn and Zodiac.
Okay, more flowers, but I'm assuming they're all gonna wilt and die to, like, prove her point more.
The star is tolerant to life. It holds no grudges, and neither rages nor weeps for being sundered. Yet by the same token, it is indifferent to life's survival. No amount of devastation and death can compel it to stop the wheels of creation from turning. The earth shakes, and mountains spew fire. Floods wash away the fruits of labor, and icy winds freeze and starve. Countless perish as nature runs its course. So many seeds of life have already been lost. Yet in spite of this, people continue to believe that the morrow will come. But it will not. For nothing lies beyond the solstice, when all creation is reunited. When that day comes, every last trace of mankind shall be erased.
Okay.
I cherish man's journey. Despite losing his innocence and being made to live with suffering, he has forged ever onward. Strong, even as he is weak, his is a proud tale in the history of the star. It would be a shame for that tale to end. For all to wither and die, when some might yet survive. Would you not agree?
I see what's being said. So basically, we're running out of time. The Hydaelyn and Zodiac being around stopped a standard rejoining from happening. And the Ascians rejoining wanted, you know, a lot of devastation, a lot of people dead, but mankind would still live a little. But a standard rejoining, just from the environment itself, will get rid of mankind altogether. So no humans will be left, or no Eorzeans will be left. Through this rejoining. But if we rejoin in the way of, like, Ascians, then only a bunch of people will die, but there'll still be some. That's why the Ascians were trying to do the rejoining for so long. Yeah, no, that's not a solution. So we gotta find a different solution, whatever. But I get what she's saying, at least.
If a natural rejoining doth lead unto the solstice, then thine intent is to preemptively rejoin the worlds.
Okay. Glad I explained that.
It was for this very purpose that Halmarut recruited suitable collaborators from the Reflections. Individuals like me, who would willingly doom another world in order to fulfill their aspirations. The Winterers, we are called. And if you and yours seek to protect all life, then sooner or later you shall have to contend with us.
Because, yeah, they're not protecting all life, they're just protecting some life. While we're all or nothing, they're
even if everything you claim
some
is true,
or nothing.
what you've done, Calyx, it's unforgivable.
Fuck him up, Kryl.
I do not ask that you be pragmatic, nor do I seek your approval. Given
Simply
your
just a
familiarity
warning.
with other reflections, 'tis only natural that you are averse to our methods. But there is one irrefutable fact that you must understand. Should we take no action at all, the solstice will come, and no one will be left alive. No one.
That's something.
Of course, should it serve to satisfy your ambition, you are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit.
Holy camera angles. What?
Like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
Wait!
God damn, bruh. Oh, it was just one of her creations. I thought she went and got the real thing. She LARPed knowing Xenos' ambition. I was there. I'm not a LARPer. I fought Xenos. A LARPer. We have to kill her. There you are. One moment you are standing before me, and the next you'd vanish into thin air. Thanks to you all, the Voidsent have been eradicated, and the gate lies sealed once more. There's been nary a peep from the crater. Though I can't help but notice none of you seem to share my enthusiasm. Is something wrong? Basically, the entire world is ending. The SARS seeks to become whole! But that's preposterous. As far as I'm aware, Highlander made no mention of a natural rejoining. I had to consult the records to be certain. But not before thanking you for dispatching the Voidsent so handily. You well and truly saved the day. Nice. Trail to the Heavens. Final quest. The implications of the solstice and winter's schemes, as well as our approach moving forward, will take time to consider. To that end, I believe we should gather and speak in person. And by we, I mean all our fellow Scions. For a change of pace, why don't we convene at the Rising Stones? I'm sure Tataru and the others would be happy to meet us there. A fine idea. In many ways, our return is long overdue. No doubt we could all use some respite after Garlemald. But I trust there are no objections? No objections? Yeah. To settle then, to the Rising Stones. Rising Stones is crazy. Why don't we go to the Endwalker area? What the heck? I'm so excited. Nary a thing has changed since we last gathered here. No doubt Tataru is chiefly responsible for the prevailing state of tidiness. Speaking of whom, she and a great many of our comrades are en route. Let us wait for them a while longer.
Long it hath been since last we gathered here. Though our order's dissolution was indeed in name only, thereafter we did largely operate independent of one another.
Which will we continue to do, hopefully.
Full glad am I to stand in such esteemed company once more.
Apologies for our delay. We're reporting for duty, as bid.
This is everyone that we could round up on short notice. The others are still en route. Estinian alone we weren't able to make contact with, but we're working on it.
In the trailer, but weren't.
Pearl is buried at the bottom of his bag.
Knowing him, he'll turn up when we least expect it.
Yeah, just like the trailer. It's awesome.
Now, as much as I'd like to savor our reunion, Tataru tells us there have been developments.
Mm-hmm.
Will you apprise us of the details?
It can't be that bad. Basically, the entire world is going to end if we do nothing. They're all gonna freak the fuck out. I want them all to be extremely terrified.
The Winterers and the Solstice.
The veracity of Halmarut's claims remains unclear. Yet it cannot be denied that, in his bid to convert the living into endless, Calyx was privy to knowledge of the reflections and more.
And the Winterers are formed of others, like him.
In light of the recent Void Sense incursions, I believe it would be wise to treat the Solstice as a genuine threat. The problem is how to deal with it.
They were a lot more calm about it than I thought.
Both the source and the reflections are home to irreplaceable life. I would protect them all if I could. But if doing so means ushering in complete annihilation, then what can we possibly do?
I wonder, was Hydaelyn aware of the solstice?
Given that we had no knowledge of it when you journeyed to Elpis, you couldn't have warned Venar. So it is entirely possible she was unaware. But in the course of sustaining the Sundered Star, she may have glimpsed this eventuality.
No, because there's no way that she wouldn't have any idea of knowing, because you would see it's happening just like after the Sundering takes place, and then it's in your power to like be, you know, protecting it. But yeah, just trust in us, I suppose. I think she knew.
So she believed that we could overcome this trial as well. Or rather, that the choice was ours to make.
Whichever it may be, it is we who must find the answer. We who live in the here and now.
Perhaps we could take a recess? Oh, I dare say everyone could use a rest.
Take a recess for like...
We have ample food for thought.
How long is it? Like 2 months, I guess? Is Taru gonna be the new tech? I was thinking about that, but I don't think so. Of course, there's always a chance, but I think it's really low probability.
I believe you should keep the key, Ethos, in your possession.
Uh-oh.
After all, it seems that is one mystery I am not destined to unravel.
You should keep the key in your possession. Here, let me give it to you. And then 2 seconds later, I'm in an entirely different reflection with only one gateway back, and I'm just... Yeah, that's what's gonna happen at the very end. I'm just gonna dip. Speak with your fellow scions. It was by no means an easy decision, but this solstice is now our paramount concern. Alice and I have opted to formally withdraw from our efforts in Garlemald. After all, anything we can do to protect our world will also serve to keep the Garleans safe. Euless and his comrades are working towards a brighter future of their own accord. Honestly, I'm more worried about us. It's so difficult to see the path ahead, but hopefully we can get through this and return to Garlemald with our heads held high one day. Indeed, in the meantime, let us prepare a letter for Euless and the community. We mustn't let despair stay our hand. After Urianger and I went off on our own, we decided to spend some time exploring Zaktaral. We never had the chance to visit during the Rite of Succession, you see. We journeyed east through Loa Zeniheta before heading up the coast to the frigid northern reaches, where they revere a storied beast of the sea. The excursion only served to reinforce how diverse Tyrol really is. We also met with the Wallaki, though we had not the time to study their arts at length. We were privy to several intriguing demonstrations. Would that we could have indulged our curiosity further and traveled to yet more distant lands. For better or for worse, pragmatism tempered our wanderlust. Suffice it to say, we still have plenty to see of the continent. I should very much like to return given the chance. Judging by your guise, Clemence, your studies must have been productive. Indeed, I have more or less mastered the fundamental principles of Charlian astrology. At one point, I considered exploring other healing arts, but decided to persevere with more focused training to better leverage my skills on the battlefield. I don't think I'd be much use on a battlefield these days. I can scarcely hold my bow steady, let alone hit a target. So sorely bereft of brotherly ministrations as I am. I knew you still required constant supervision. You two haven't changed in the slightest. It makes me wonder how our colleagues that couldn't join us today are faring. Aenor and I were training in Gridania when Voidsen attacked the Twelveswood. Thankfully, we were able to fend them off with the help of the Twin Adders. When I heard the invasion had already spread across the star, I realized the gravity of the situation and ordered a confidential reports sent to the other Scions. That's why Tataru was so quickly appraised. Thanks to you, we were able to make haste for Gallermold. While circumstance and duty may keep us apart, we remain bound by common purpose. Indeed, may that purpose continue to guide us now that we stand together once again. Colton and I have remained in Corvos to monitor the situation among the Garleans and the Corvosi. Though seldom smooth sailing, in time the region settled and we were able to return. I understand the Garlean community has made great studies in improving relations with other peoples. Hearing that, I feel renewed zeal for resolving the issues in Corvos. Perhaps you'd like to hear more about the Garleans' accomplishments from me and the twins. It might stoke that fire even hotter. Alright, here we go. End of the quest. Surely nothing will happen. Surely I won't get taken on a portal to nowhere. Alright, one moment, real quick. Alright, there we go. Seems everyone has much and more to discuss with one another. Anyway, you're overdue for a proper break. The peace and quiet will help you think. Feel free to make yourself comfortable in Dawn's respite. Surely I don't walk over there and instantly get brought somewhere new. No, that wouldn't happen. The moon. Yeah, this is where I am. Uh-oh. Nah, nothing will happen.
Of course, should it serve to satisfy your ambition, you are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit. Like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
Mm-hmm.
I detest evenings such as this. Too bright, too stimulating. The mind distracted by the inconsequential.
Bruh, who is ruining my alone time? I can't, bruh.
You needn't be so wary. I merely come to offer information before my departure.
I could stab you right now, bro. Please.
Halmarut and I will soon cross the rift to observe the enactment of another Winter's plan. Our destination is the fourth.
The fourth?
A world locked in ice, whose lands are blanketed in thick clouds. In order to survive, man has fled to the skies, using great magics to establish new civilizations.
That's a pretty cool world. That sounds exciting.
It was not my intent to excite. I have my own designs I would see realized. Nothing more.
Okay, Killjoy.
Believe me or don't, as you like. For all I know, you lack the means to follow us anyway.
I don't.
What Halmarut said to you earlier. She suggested that dealing with the reflections might satisfy your ambition. But is that truly so? You have seen battles beyond counting, have defeated even the fear of death. Is there some conclusion that you seek, no matter the cost?
I'm not listening to some damn squirrel, bruh. No, I'm just kind of doing it.
I will share with you a truth. We Winterers each have an ambition that we wish to fulfill. To that end, we may share information with one another, but we do not necessarily share the same beliefs. Just as you and yours decried my actions, I find those of my fellows objectionable.
Ah, so we're gonna go become a Winterer.
Be that as it may.
Because some of them are nice and chill. Chill like that.
It is the culmination of our lives' works that we would bring to the world. Fruits born of undying devotion, daring aspiration, and unwavering ideals. No matter how we are reviled, no matter what we must steal, our actions will be vindicated by those who abide in the future we create. In your benevolence, you may seek to save everything and everyone. But once all is consequently consigned to oblivion, your noble deeds will amount to nothing more than folly. For no living soul shall remain to judge them.
But a hero doesn't hero for judgment. A hero heroes because it's the right thing to do. Yep. And I guess for my friends too. Don't tell me that's the somber end to the patch. If shattered stars are doomed to mend, how turns the key to winter's end? Yep. Dang. Achievements. Let's see what title that gave me. Trailblazer. Nice. Alright. Main scenario quest to be continued, which means we take the scenario guide off. There we go. Alright. Done with the MSQ. Time to go unlock the extreme, I guess. Yeah, it's from here. From Tuliolal. But I have food coming shortly. I was planning to stream my attempts at the extreme. But I may just leave that to myself and Party Finder. We'll see. For now, I have the Wandering Minstrel to discuss with. Let's see. Have you come to share the... Yeah. Anyway. So what have you brought for me today? Sought out the Void Gate and thence the source. Having already endured a deathless eternity in the Void, it is not inconceivable that they would have been content to merely preside over their realm without end. Yet perhaps our light-filled worlds presented such a loathsome affront as to beckon Enuo from the dark, intent on rendering all to naught. Of course, we can but speculate upon their true designs. For your unforeseen arrival upon the Red Moon laid any such vengeful plans to rest. Is it fitting that your companion Zero was there by your side as the killing blow was struck, her name evoking new beginning as it does? Were it not for that fateful reunion, mayhap all light would be enveloped in darkness, all life trapped within the ceaseless void. A world unmade. 'Tis a paradoxical notion, but one I nonetheless feel compelled to put to song. So yeah, Extreme gonna be without Zero. In Darkcliff's depths did they abide, curse the lurk undying, life and light did they decry, the void's dread power rising. But golden path was Ingress made, will and might prevailing, cleaving through that bleak domain, the void's dread power failing. Have you pondered how your life might have unfolded had you been born unto that endless dark expanse? Unmaking Extreme. Nice. Very cool. Alright. Let's see. Oh, would be in high-end duty. The Unmaking Extreme. And Shinryu is out now. Nice. Let's check PF. The Unmaking Extreme. Rage to clear. Holy, I could just join the no wait, never mind, that's ranged. Yacht hunt, prog clear, intermission cleanup. Alright. Yeah, it looks pretty standard. Alright, I'm gonna be going into that either later today. I wonder if I should stream my progression. If people would want to see that. I'll ask about it. But for now, I'm heading out. Had a good stream. Really good story. Had a lot of fun. Yep. Thank you for coming in, Mules. Bye-bye, stream. And I'm gonna be listening to that dungeon music all the time. Because that dungeon